We're not gonna sit in silence. We're not gonna live with fear. Whoa, whoa. No one's trying to understand it. We want to make it clear. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, hi guys, how you going? Look, I've just got a question there for Mr Kershaw. I want to refer to a question that was put to you in the last set of estimates by my colleague Senator Antic, where he asked about the crowd size, I think on February the 19th. The date was when there was a rally here in Canberra, and you gave an estimate of the crowd size as about 10,000 people. I went and measured the area between Old Parliament House and New Parliament House, and I got about a length of about 420 metres by a width of about 160 metres. There's a bit of an air bridge in the middle, so I calculated that area is about 60,000 square metres. Now, I was there on the day, and I would, compare it to something like a mosh pit, and I would have thought there'd be at least 3 or 4 people per square metre there. So let's just say 2.5. That means there would have been about 150,000 people there. My question to you is that you're saying that there was one person there in every 6 square metres. How is it that we can have confidence in you in estimating crowd size when you were so far off in your estimates of the crowd size on that day?
I guess it's a matter of opinion, Senator.
Well, it's not. It's area. I mean, I've mapped it out. It's not an opinion.
Sure.
It's
so I rely on my intelligence. I've probably got additional, which is coming from the sky as well, and we're able to map out from the sky as well, and we took pictures, and my intelligence arm did the estimate, and I trust their judgment, and it is an estimate. I think between 10,000 and 150,000, there's only about, I think, 300,000 in the whole of Canberra. I would dispute that there was 150,000 there, most definitely.
Most of those people weren't from Canberra, and you're going to stand by saying there was one person every 6 square metres.
There was not 150,000 there.
Well, I've got photos of the day.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can go on the large number. I'm
Sure.
going on the area size.
Yeah.
Is 60,000 square metres. So it comes down to you're saying there's one person per 6 square metres. I'm happy to say maybe there's 2 people per square metre.
Sure.
But it was chockers.
Yeah.
And there were people outside that. I'm just taking the simple square. So I struggle to see how you can stand by and say it was 1 in 6 square metres, one person every 6 square metres.
Well, you'll probably continue to struggle then, Senator, because I'm going to stick to my figure. I'm not changing that.
Okay, well, I'll give you another number. In 1985, the biggest protest in Canberra was by the farmers protesting against the Hawke government reforms of that era. They were in front of the old Parliament House, and they were only one half of the size of. So there was no new Parliament House then; it was still being built. And that Sydney Morning Herald quoted that as being 45 to 50,000 people there that day, and that was in half the area of the size that the people were there on February the 19th. So are you saying the Sydney Morning Herald was wrong back in 1985 as well?
No. I was just
Senator Rennick, I just remind,
12
sorry, Commissioner. Senator Rennick, I just remind you that we need to confine our questions to the operations and financial expenditure of the agency. So if you could just bear that in mind, perhaps you might want to reframe your question.
Well, it goes to the cost of these things as well.
Yeah, and look,
do you have anything that you want to add to your
The only thing I'd like to add
Commissioner?
is we also mapped out their campsites, how many people went out to Epic, how many of those people we identified out the front of Parliament House who went to Epic. So we were able to actually estimate pretty accurately.
Well, a lot of people came down on the day and didn't stay at Epic, I should point out. But anyway, look, I'll leave it at that.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Authorised G. Rennick People First Chermside.